Dave Callum was talking about the current economic and political status of the world. He gave his views about Fed's efforts to revive the economy. David said, if the Fed is trying to achieve something, they are trying to cause the markets to gradually drift up nominally. Once you are 2 times overvalued, there's no safe way home, which means you have to either just keep getting more overvalued. That's a Ponzi scheme. The gold went up over factor 4, yet the equities gave it all back. Look at gold equities. They kind of look like tobacco stocks now. They have low valuations, they have real cash flow, they have dividends. We get a secular bear market of the kind that's going to destroy lives. The equity bubble makes no sense because the entire story of the equity bubble is the Fed won't let us be hurt by it. That just seems like an insane story. There are two tenets of capitalism which are pretty fundamental. One is the most important. The most important asset of them all is capital itself. So, where the borrowers and lenders meet and haggle over the price of capital, you can't get more central than that to capitalism. The second is the process, the price discovery. And somehow the Federal Reserve has decided that they are in charge of the price of capital. These are either morons or liars or delusional as per Dave, wherein their training did something tell them that a committee of 12 people, 12 mid-level bureaucrats decide that they should as a committee set the price of capital without using market pricing. They are probably trying to prevent things from happening on their watch. The Federal Reserve, they are going to hurt us badly before this is over, as per Dave. You would think they understand basic economics, but the actions and the words tell you a really different story. There's this thesis, by the way, that you inflate away the debt. You can inflate it away as long as it's an unexpected inflation, and once the people start responding to it, then the sliding away doesn't work anymore. Well, we are responding to it. Society is responding to it. The other thing is, if you look at the inflation, that seems to be on the horizon. It's roaring month over month. At some point, we are going to have our Come to Jesus movement. And it's going to be unbelievably destructive this time. It's going to make 2008 to 9 look tame by comparison. The global economy of the developed nations has been floated now with this stimulus. The vaccine-led recovery is total garbage. The reason it's total garbage is because we didn't just lose 10 million jobs. We completely destroyed them. So we have 10 million people whose jobs are gone now. They are not going to go back to them when the vaccine's over because their business have been destroyed. Very middle class focused destruction. The corporations did fine because they had access to zero cost capital and they could just batten down the hatches, lie to their investors about how they are doing and move forward. So we have corporatized everything. That's a bad news because the growth doesn't come from big companies. The growth comes from small companies. 20% S&P 500 can't pay off their debt payments with their cash flow. These are the 500 biggest companies in the world. That means 100 of the 500 biggest can't pay their debt payments for their cash flow with their debt payments at interest rates that are 5,000 year lows. Now Dave says that leverage is way more complicated than just adding up bank accounts that are which people have loans. But the margin that has grown since 1995, which is 25-year period, has grown at 11.5% a year compounded. So that's a massive growth in at least one metric of leverage. A correction is when you get a fundamental change in price with a fundamental change of attitude accompanying it. So if you change the price down, but the attitudes of the investors don't really change, you have corrected nothing. March 2000, that was not a correction. It was not even close to a correction. It was the opposite of a correction. The price change didn't stick and investors' attitudes got worse. Talking about the Biden administration, Dev says that every new presidency brings in sort of a new view of the world. People, those who voted against them, thinks it's the end of history at that point. That all hell is going to break loose and it rarely happens. The administration was handed not only the opportunity the task of healing us right after a polarizing administration. They were handed the task and the opportunity to try to pull everything together. Throughout the whole campaign, Biden was saying China's our body, China's our friend, they are not our enemy. He played a very pro-China policy. A lot of our trade deals with China date all the way back to Nixon and Mao. These guys are set up to give China great benefits to come out openly to the world, and these never got undone. So there's been highway robbery of trade secrets, and there are all sorts of things that have gone on. And it is time that the balance of power gets sort of jiggered back into the place. Biden is completely and utterly ill-equipped to do this because of being compromised, because of his attitude. If the election was rigged, then certainly China was completely involved in it. Dave asked all of us to dial back to like 2010. There were the Occupy Wall Street movements. It seemed extreme at the time. Fast forward to 2016. Candidates like Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump emerged as the evolution of these ideas to 2020. And you have these quasi-extremist groups like Antifa and QAnon, etc. They are trying to stir up a meme about anti-Asian hatred, which is not real. You have got Asian communities in butting up against or embedded in impoverished neighborhoods where the crime is high. So you can find footage of Asians getting beaten up and Korean grocery store owners getting robbed and stuff like that. But now they are creating a white supremacy driven Asian hatred story, which is just crap. So then the question is, are we just getting given narratives over and over to keep us on the edge of our seats, to keep us battling? They are keeping us fighting so that we are not paying attention to what they are actually doing. The climate change narrative is to get us to all. Let huge money flow into highly lobbied up organizations, that to pump money in the Tesla into solar panel makers. So in conclusion, everything is going in the direction of destruction. Everything indicates that we are heading towards a very bad time. Now I would like to ask all of you to give your thoughts or predictions in the comment section below. Also, if you found this video really good, then please press that like button, subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, have a great day.